here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time from the jungle. 623, normal draft. I think solo queue is in now, but I'm not totally sure. I haven't heard to see if that's just as messed up as flex queue is, but it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, you can see the bands here at the top. We have Yasuo, Talon, Hecarim. They have Kha'Zix, Katarina, Darius. So their first pick is Rammus. Rammus is supposed to be kind of good against the assassins, mainly because he can lock them down and he can stack defenses. So, Riven and Anivia are both really good lines to gank. I think Anivia has recently changed that her E only does bonus damage off the Q or the full-size ult. Increase the skill cap on her a bit, but we'll see if ours can compensate. So I want to go for someone who's been recently buffed. No, I cannot use my custom skin, sadly, even though I still say it's better than anything Riot has to offer. Shyvana was recently changed. Her passive gives you bonus damage dealt to dragons, and you get defenses from killing the dragons. I don't know if we get additional, like, team-wide bonuses or not. That was a thing for a time on the PvE, but I'm not totally sure. Her E was changed in dragon form. Her W no longer leaves a burn trail. There's a couple things, but the single biggest change would probably be that her ult can no longer be interrupted. So, Trundle Pillar, Anivia Wall, Jarvan ult, those types of things, just any CC in general will not stop you from ulting. You get the same treatment as Vi, Nocturne, and a couple others when they ult now. Trade-off, of course, though, is I think you get health when you scale up your R or something like that instead of the defenses, but you can get those defenses back if you can keep control of the dragon. So overall, I'd say Shyvana can be in a better spot than she used to be. I should also highlight this since I built this for Shyvana off camera for you. We're going Bounty Hunter because I want some blood. And one of the nice things about Shyvana is, since she does mixed damage, it's going to be a little hard for Rammus to itemize against me early. Like, the percent damage ideal is magic damage. So I'm probably going to need Bloody the Rune King this game if he especially gets kind of fed. That was recently buffed too. It's just, I plan on going for the core build on Shyvana of the Bloodrazor into Fromel. And we'll play it by ear from there. Now, without Strength of the Ages, you do not have as much health, regen, whatever you want to call it, as you used to. As such, I'm running the Lifesteal and Spell Vamp on her so that she can clear pretty safely. And worst comes to worst, I may not need a Lifesteal item for a little while. We're also taking Fervor because if you use her correctly, you can get half your stacks practically instantly. You want to auto-attack an enemy for 2 stacks, and then you use your Q immediately as an auto-attack reset. That counts as 2 auto-attacks, putting you at 6 of your 10 stacks. So if that sounds kind of broken, it kind of is. Stacking this on Shyvana is pretty damn easy, and if you get some attack speed, be it from Bloodrazor, Blade of the Rune King, or just anything. Okay, just making sure that the recording didn't stop there. You can stack it pretty quickly, and then it's free AD for you to beat down whoever's unfortunate enough to be within your grasp. Now for the enemy team, Jace can knock me away, but that's kind of it for their hard CC. I mean, Talia could knock me away too if I forgot what her knock-up move is. It's just, I'm hoping I can dodge it. As for the boots I'm going to go this game, the only hard CC I really have to worry about, I'd say, would be Rammus, so I'm probably going to be going Lucid Boots just for the CDR. That way I can exhaust more often and just ruin people's days. So one of the downsides to how I have this set up is I don't actually have the Summoner spell cooldown. As such, that means my Smite's going to have a pretty lengthy CD early until I get those boots. And, well, the early game can be either very miserable or pretty indifferent. It depends. And now that I think about it, Rammus might be one of the people who can do the level 1 cheese in the raptor camp since he can use his defensive ball curl. I plan on doing it this game in case you're wondering. I'll be starting on the top side with no leash. If the game ever loads, that is. So I believe this Courage of the Colossus has been nerfed in this patch. I think like the cooldown early has been increased to like 45 seconds instead of 30. It's not a complete fix, but it's a move in the right direction, I'd say. For junglers, it's pretty much not going to have any impact because they can easily duck into the jungle, farm for about 25 to 30 seconds, and in the difference between getting into the jungle and back out. That should make up all the time difference. So it's a complete neutral change for the jungle, it just affects laning. And if you notice, my laners have it. Now I could run this on Shyvana. She does have hard CC in the form of her ult and just her ult. So it's up to you, I don't recommend it. Regardless of how you play Shyvana, you start W. It doesn't really matter what happens. You either need the movement speed to get in there and whack someone to kill them, or you just need it for your clear. There's pretty much no reason to ever go for your Q or E. And yes, it is patch day, so could be lag issues. I am running Spell Vamp, so I'll be getting a little bit of healing from my burnout. It's seriously only going to be like, let's see, it's 1/6 of the damage dealt, I think. That's actually not too bad. So if I could get one more point, or just 2 more points of damage, that'll put me at 24. I'd be getting about 4 health per enemy hit, plus whatever the Talisman gives. I'm gonna have to help with the warding game here, but that's not really a problem. So I do recommend starting by smiting the big chicken. It doesn't give as much EXP as it used to because Riot wanted to make the golems something or another. I really don't know what line of BS they tried to feed, but they tried something. Now I'm going to take Q second, and I want to fight this in the brush. I might not actually be able to take this. I smited the chicken camp a little too early, I'd say, and I don't have the health as a result. I'm gonna wait for the scuttle crab to come up real quick, and I can beat down this for a little bit of extra health. Now I do have 2% lifesteal from that same mastery. So I'm not entirely sure the most optimal way to clear that chicken camp just yet. I'm probably going to need to fall back still. It's just I want to get the next Q off. And that should be the hard part of this clear. I may be running the wrong rune page, I'm not 100% sure. Do I actually... Oh no, is their support AFK, or... Okay, we see Nami has items, so she's in the game. Maybe they forced her back early, I don't know. The rest should have her. Does this actually have a damage cap? Red buff will kill that for me. And Rammus is top.
I go.
She has him, I think. No, she's in a bad spot. Okay. This is shaping up to be one of those games where I can just sit back and relax. So I'm a little hesitant to punch one of those. Okay, the wave is right around here. I can see it based off of here. Once that moves away, I'm going to try to slip in and steal the golems.
The dragon nears.
Going to smite the big one because it's a headache. Now, I didn't mean to clear the camp entirely.
They have faced nothing like me.
I don't think we can do anything at the moment.
On wings of fury.
So that's a point for my bounty hunter. And pretty much I did steal that since I just went in and got the last hit. Now the question is, can I get Jace?
The quiet before battle.
No harm in smiting this, because where I'm at now, I don't have a combat smite. I will be going for red smite eventually.
They should
Died to the Talisman burn. Oh, that sucked. 99 is.
An ally has been slain.
And that's another one for my bounty hunter. So, nice thing about the new E is that it's actually pretty good for wave clear. I need a pink here. Let's go grab red, and I'll look into taking dragon here. I'm actually out farming Rammus, which surprises me a little bit. But then again, had he gone for a
The dragon nears.
Cinder first, he should be able to keep up. It's just I gotta try to make a mental note of who all I have and haven't killed.
On wings of
I should be at
fury.
3% increased damage, and I can go even higher, I bet.
Without remorse.
He wants me to come from that way? Yeah, I don't think this is really a fight for us.
I go.
Anivia's in a really bad spot, kinda.
Has been slain.
Which paid off, so never mind that. So right there, that gave me 5 additional defenses. Plus the damage. And I'm gonna stop attacking it here because I don't want to steal this with red.
Quiet before battle.
Yeah, I can go bot.
I smell fear.
And there we go. Now let's beat down on the tower. Or not. I'd say that was worth it because we got the assists and everything. Be even better if we could get Rammus and perfect. I was almost died to that.
Without
Next dragon is water. So their blue buff could be up because I don't see anyone with it.
I smell fear. The dragon nears.
Unfortunately, I've been spotted here, so no point in doing anything heroic.
The philosopher will fall.
Overall, getting her to use that, I'd say, is a win in our part. Now, I don't know where what's-her-name is. Got Rammus ult. Riven's back.
They should run now.
An ally has been slain. He has destroyed a turret.
They have faced nothing like me.
Red buff is back. Would like to kill the bot lane, but Jhin is getting kind of fed. So I think he's inviting me down.
Wings of fury.
By the way, once I get a little bit of CDR so I can burn out more, this clear will be even faster. So 2 minutes on the water dragon.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Ally has been slain.
Not good.
I sense fear.
Yeah, that doesn't really hurt Jin.
On wings of fury. Like me.
I need to get out. Okay, that's another one for my bounty hunter. That could have been really bad.
Without remorse.
But right now I'm killing a little bit of time while I wait for Smite to come off cooldown.
They should run now.
Let's pull this out.
An enemy has been slain.
So that water dragon is actually a huge asset for Anivia. It's going to give her a ton of mana regen if she goes for this build. Oh my god, I botched that so freaking hard. Now this does considerably less damage than it used to, so even though I'm not really tanky, I should be able to withstand its punishment for Riven.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, that thing doesn't have a cooldown apparently. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my boots here, that way I can get away next time. But now the only people I have left to kill for my bounty hunter are the bot lane. First tower is gone already to Anivia, so no pressure there. Next dragon's another water one.
Slain.
Team has destroyed.
She has her cleaver. So yeah, Riven has her 1,000,001 dashes now. So there's the Courage of the Colossus, she gets knocked to safety, and GG.
Must
An ally has been slain.
face their end.
Actually, you know what? Let's go steal their blue. I'm not entirely sure what I can do down here as is that beaten up.
The quiet before battle.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That should put him on tilt, I hope. Coming back to lane and dying right off the bat. Now I want to deny them that, so we'll punch that and be on our way. My pink is still standing. Level 5. Wasn't aware these things had levels. That one's only 1, and I can't click on the small one.
They should run now.
So anyway, with the 3 kills on my Bounty Hunter, that puts me at 4.5% bonus damage. I still have a little ways to go. And since I'm kind of snowballing here, I'm going to be greedy. We're going into a cleaver. That way I can stick to people better. And if Riven's down there, I'm going to go top to deal with Jace. My ult should be up by then, and the nice thing about the cleaver, it's going to give me 20% CDR.
They have faced nothing like me.
The exhaust was overkill, not going to lie about that one.
Killing spree.
And I think they're going to surrender here, because if they don't send someone top, I'm going to take top. If they send someone top, then we take bottom. There isn't really a good condition for them right here.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Without
Your team has destroyed.
Oh gee, that hurts so bad, Jace. So if you notice, my E doesn't penetrate anymore, it stops at the first target hit.
An enemy
Well,
has
first
been
big one, I
slain.
guess.
on wings of fury.
Oh, never mind. Let's settle this, dragon to dragon. So keep in mind this is going to make the Anivia even more powerful. There was a potential steal from Jhin. I didn't see Riven was down here, but I'm not taking any chances. So I have a total of 20 bonus armor and MR.
Slain.
Chase is finally getting that top lane.
I smell fear.
Not entirely sure how she's that much faster than I am, but apparently she is.
Shut down.
Right here I need a Spirit Visage. Okay, that's number 4. I'm just gonna walk away as I am. So now I have 6% bonus damage. Thought they were gonna kill him. Sadly, there's nothing I can do against Rammus right now. Reading what Ezreal's saying? Poor Yandere. So Jhin is the only one I have left to kill for my bounty hunter. Next dragon is Earth. And that's going to be the last elemental dragon. Good night. And I'm dead here. So is Riven. I don't know why she went this way. So at this point I need armor. Let's sell this and we're going to buy a chain vest. This is ultimately going to become a dead man's plate. I can actually get the giant spell while I'm here. So I thought I was supposed to get an additional bonus, but maybe that was left in PBE or something.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Defeat but grant her an additional 5. Okay, I can try to kill Jace.
An enemy has been slain.
I have to hit it one more time. Could have used the plan to jump the wall, but oh well.
I smell fear. Run now.
At least we got his TP, I guess. At this point, I'm just gonna raid the jungle while I wait for the Earth Dragon to spawn. Yeah, I wouldn't have actually gone in on that one. So yeah, I think it's safe to say this dragon is theirs. Not entirely sure what happened down there.
destroyed.
I go.
So here's the part I think where I lead them on the wild goose chase.
The quiet before battle. The enemies of democracy.
So right here I want to go back and get my plate. And now I'm in much better position. Rammus does not have Thornmail yet, he barely has a damn thing. He's 0-8. That's it for Talia. Oh, she flashed.
I smell fear.
Yeah, I have double Rammus's CS.
The quiet before battle.
An enemy has been slain.
So I guess they're held up in their base or something?
The enemies of
Had we gotten the
democracy.
Earth Dragon, I could have used that to go after the Mountain Dragon or even the Elder Dragon once it spawns. Not getting that one hurts a bit.
They should run now. They are nothing before me. Without remorse.
Okay, if they want to pressure bot, I'll stay top.
I go.
So right now they just need to buy me time.
By the blood of my father, I will end
Enemy killing.
So does anyone else remember the part about my ult not supposed to be able to be stopped? Yeah, it kind of does.
An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain.
They taste nothing like me.
So right here I'm going to try to steal stuff from their jungle. I'm going to the bottom side. And we're going to try to get the Elder Dragon. That's going to give us more regen, which isn't going to help if my team keeps doing suicides like that.
I go.
But if they're going to start playing smart, it really will make a difference. And they succeed in buying long enough to take the red buff.
I smell fear. They have faced nothing like me.
Hell, at this point we're staying here.
The dragon.
I don't know if I can really solo this without lifesteal, but we're gonna have to try. From here we can either go do the Baron or do whatever.
The enemies of Demacia will fall. The might of Demacia will prevail. Broken up into little pieces. The rage.
Would have been nice if I could have been there for that redemption, but still I just went 1v3 and won. That probably is the end of the game.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain. Your team
They should run.
So, just in time for the buff to expire. So, Mastery level 4. A plus rank. 10-4, 11-7. Our Nivea actually got an S. So getting an S here doesn't really matter because I already have the chest and it hasn't been reset yet, but you can see I was right up there in terms of damage. For them, I started to figure out Jin was their really fed one. Sucks that I never really got the chance to kill him for the last stack of Bounty Hunter, but still, with the 6% damage I was dealing, I was very, very dangerous. The best example I can give you is when I went 1v3 at the very end. So Jace did not have a good game. You can see he's at 210. All in all, I do not recommend the Ghostblade much anymore. It's just been too nerfed. Had he gone for something else, he might have been able to do something. As for Rammus, he never got off the ground. He got counter-jungled way too hard. You can see he had about half the gold I had. And as a result, he was pretty much just a taunt bot, and even when he taunts certain people like me, I'd still kill him. So there wasn't even silver lining in that regard for him. That's Mastery level 4. How are you supposed to tell that's a 4? For Talia, she could kite a bit with her Rylai's, but she herself wasn't really a threat either. Had I gotten the Spirit Visage, that last fight would have been even better for me because I'd have a little bit more CDR to spam. And I just noticed Anivia actually did have more gold than me. I was number 2 for farm on the team, number 4 overall in the game, it looks like. Damage taken. Yep, I even outdid Rammus. So I can live with that. I don't know about you, but that's Shyvana in the jungle. I'm the hero of light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.